Hey everyone, happy Earth Day. Today we're going to take a pause from space science. Well, it still is kind of space science to celebrate by far the most important planet, our home planet, Earth. So today I have a couple videos for you to watch and an activity you can do on the Google homepage and an activity that will take you outside. Now, this activity is kind of optional, and I do realize it's supposed to rain today. Looked at the weather, and I'm looking right now in Cedar Woolley. Looks like it's supposed to rain, so you don't have to do this today. But it looks like it's kind of cloudy, and you might have some times when it's not raining. And you can just always put on a rain jacket or use an umbrella. Um, so more on that in a little bit. But part of this assignment is to be outside for about 10 minutes. And again, I'm gonna make this do like a week or two down the road, so you can pick a nicer day. But I also encourage you not to be scared of a little rain. So this actually comes from Mountain School. They sent us a bunch of cool activities for us to do, and you probably did this when you were at Mountain School. Is you're gonna have a sit spot. You're gonna find a sit spot, hopefully like in your backyard, if you have access. If you live in an apartment, maybe there's a small green space. Make sure you have parent permission, and make sure you still keep the social distancing. If you need to go to like a park, not the playground area, but maybe near some nice trees or some grass where you can just sit for 10 minutes. Ask your parents if that's an option. If you don't have a yard you can sit in. So, again, that's why this is optional, because maybe not everyone has access, but it doesn't have to be out in the wilderness. It can be right in your backyard or front yard. But make sure you're being safe and you have parent permission for this one, okay? Um, so here I'm gonna have the instructions posted too, but the main thing is it is what it sounds like. You're gonna find a spot to sit and just kind of enjoy the natural world and get to know it. And if you want to, you can set a timer for about 10 minutes, like they suggest: backyard, local park, balcony, or even if you're really kind of stuck and don't have a spot, you can just look out your window. And I suggest at least having your window open so you can listen and smell. You're going to use all your senses. Hopefully, some of you guys did this at mountain school and you should know exactly what to do. Here are the instructions. Find a spot where you can sit quietly with little distraction. That means everything else around you is turned off. So, hopefully, you have a break from screens or TVs and things like that. You can still utilize your other senses and watch the natural world changes during bouts of silence and bouts of noise. Find a comfortable location where you feel safe and content. Set a timer for 10 minutes and see if you can remain still for this stretch of time. 10 minutes can seem daunting, especially if you are sitting and waiting for the unknown. To focus your time, think about the sight, sound, and smell questions below, and you might be surprised at how quickly this time flies by. Find a time to reflect on your experience afterwards in a way that is meaningful to you. Listed below are engaging suggestions for reflection. So I suggest maybe you bring a notebook. You can draw or write some things down. And then my challenge to you is to transfer that onto a Google Doc and share it with me. So if you just want to write down your observations, if you want to draw what you see, that's fine. It's totally up to you. So here's some ideas. Remember, you're focusing on all your senses, not just what you see. Sound: when I close my eyes, how many different sounds can I hear? That can be nature sounds or people sounds. If you can hear cars where you are, if you can, whatever you can hear. Do the sounds I'm hearing change over the course of my sit? Do I hear more sounds or less sounds the longer I sit? Why might that be? So maybe if you're very still, you might start to hear birds and other animals closer to you. Are there any sounds I can't identify? What might these sounds be? Sight: what is something I have never noticed before about something around me? So even in your backyard, if you're looking closely, you might notice some new things. Whether you're in a rural or an urban place — urban means like city, rural means more of like country or town — what evidence can I find of nature around me? What around me is made by humans? How could I describe one object in my sit spot to someone that's not here right now? Smell: what is the most fragrant thing around me right now? So this is spring. We might get a lot of flowers and things like that. What does the smell remind me of? A food item? A memory? Is the smell pleasant or unpleasant? Why might that be? Okay. So again, there's a lot of things you can do. I'm going to have these um, put in a Google document for you to reference, especially when you go to share with me. So you can use those. There's also, you can draw a map. You can do all sorts of stuff here. The other thing you can do is if you go to the Google homepage, there's a little Earth Day Google Doodle and a fun little game, and it's about bees. So they're gonna share some interesting stuff about bees, and I'll skip the intro for now. And then you get to kind of play this fun little pollination game. I was playing it for a little bit, where you go from flower and get the pollen and go to another flower. Um, so you can do that too, but I want you to watch the couple videos I've posted too. I don't have any, besides the start sit thing, I don't have like a writing thing for you. I just want you to watch those videos and enjoy them. They're kind of videos about planet Earth, and a lot of the perspective is from astronauts in space, and just kind of enjoy. So today we're celebrating Earth Day, and I hope you get a chance to do this uh, sit spot today, either today or within the next week. And don't be afraid of a little rain. And again, make sure your parents know where you are and that you're in a safe spot to do this. All right, guys, happy Earth Day. See you tomorrow.